Good morning. Hello. Time for practice. We are in the last few days of our month with Aphrodite, the goddess of love. We are working this month with this deck, the Vintage Wisdom Oracle by Victoria Mosley. And it's a great deck. When it's so funny because last year I worked with this deck and I was a little ambivalent about it, but this year I love it. So just shows how a deck can speak to you at different times in your journey in a way that's going to be meaningful to you in one way at one time, and then at another time it's totally different. And this weekend, it is Aphrodite Oshun weekend at the Goddess Temple. I'm so excited. We have some fun events. There's going to be on Thursday. I think on Thursday, I'm just going to do like a casual get together making waist beads. I'll probably live cast it on the Goddess Temple app. And then on Friday, Jamie Della is doing a talk and not a talk, a workshop, an Oshun's Mirror workshop at my shop. And we will be making these devotional mirrors for Oshun with clay and beads and obviously mirrors. And then on Saturday, I'm planning to have just a little casual wine and cheese reception down in the Guanyin Sanctuary for the art show that has just happened. So I'm pretty excited about the whole journey of this weekend, and am looking forward to seeing some friends and people coming. So if you live in the Mount Shasta area and you'd like to attend any of those things, let me know. Otherwise, let's just dive right into our practice with 3 prostration. No, sorry, I was ready to jump into Guanyin, but no, we have to do Aphrodite first. Here we go. So I have my blankie, but I'm going to try and do it again without looking. I've been working this whole month. I have had this prayer memorized in the past, but it kind of got lost in time. And so this month I've been recommitting it to memory. And Aphrodite's candle went out, but this is her candle. I'll put a tea light in here for us today. But we made it all the way through her candle. Ethereal, illustrious, laughing queen, born of the sea and lover of the night, mother of longing all connecting, who joins the world in harmony. All things spring from you, O divine power. The triple fates are ruled by your decree. All the works of craft and love yield to your hand. With a smile, O Aphrodite, you sway the all-encircling heavens, the fruitful earth, and the storming oceans. All obey you, all are awed by you, companion of the brumal god, beautiful goddess of marriage, mother of love, lover of the banquet, source of persuasion who grants secret favors. Illustrious born, seen and unseen, gentle lover Lupercal, who smiles upon mortals, prolific, most desired life giver, wielder of the scepter of all the immortals, you bind mortals and every tribe of beasts in magic chains of mad desire. Come, lovely Cyprian, and bless these rites, whether radiant in the heavens or presiding in the temples of Syria, guiding your golden chariot over the sacred floods of Egypt, or dancing on the azure shores by the billowing seas, with circling choirs of mortals and beauteous nymphs with cerulean eyes, or riding out along the dusty banks renowned of old, or if in Cyprus, with your fair mother, where married women yearly come to praise you, and the pure virgins sing hymns to you and to Adonis. Come, divine union, For you I call with holy, reverent mind. And last weekend, last week, our cards for the whole week were really about watching, waiting, perceiving, listening, intuiting. So now here we are. Ready for this full moon tomorrow. And today's card is adventure. Adventure. Maybe my favorite card. I love an adventure. I opened right to it. Against a background taken from an original vintage postcard, which shows the Eiffel Tower, the spirit of adventure prepares for her voyage into the unknown. She readies the reins of her butterfly escort for takeoff. Adventure wings its way toward the receiver, bearing tales of discovery, renewed inspiration, and exploration from foreign lands. This card speaks of willingness to learn. The spirit of adventure tests both our rational and our intuitive boundaries. It beckons us to boldly step into the realm of uncertainty and risk. Now is the time to review your direction or contemplate a new way of dealing with an existing situation. Inner or outer adventures have the power to inspire new perspectives, which may involve some pain and discomfort as we find the courage to discard outmoded ideas and behaviors that no longer serve our journey. By drawing on your inner resources and connecting with your deepest potential, the soul can be touched and uplifted as profoundly from an armchair as it can out in the world. Adventure, in any dimension, compels us to overcome obstacles and to move efficiently toward our goals and dreams. The presence of this card could also mark the start of a new phase in your life. Reset your internal compass, shake the dust off your wings, and head out for new horizons. Oh, yes, that's awesome, Tara. Tara says, I collect modern and vintage postcards, and some collectors organize their cards into a tarot deck. I bet it's so wonderful to have one of those completely unique decks that just speaks to you of your collection of your postcards. A wonderful system of cartomancy. So, adventure. Well, one of my most favorite things in the world. This postcard, by the way, was sent on the 5th of August, 1922. No, 1912. Wow. Beautiful. I think for each of us, we have, whatever our relationship is with the spirit of adventure, whether it's that we like traveling, going places, meeting new people, whether our adventures come in the form of reading books and dreaming of ourselves as characters in otherworldly places, or whether our spirit of adventure has largely been kind of reserved into coping with unexpected things that happen in our lives. Each of us can cultivate that sense of like, here we go, where we are kind of moving in the direction of something unexpected, unknown, something unforeseen, something that we can't control, something where our limits may be tested. And in the doing of this, I believe we take on that karma in the right way so that it doesn't fall on our heads in some other way later. So when something unexpected comes to pass, or you're given an opportunity to look at things differently, or look in a new way, or to experience things in a new way, or to kind of push beyond your comfort zone, whether that's at home or elsewhere, I say take it, because when we choose to accept those challenges, then we don't feel like those challenges are bowling us over. A lot of our suffering comes from feeling bowled over by life. Whether it's that something has happened that was negative, whether it's that something unexpected took precedence over something that we were planning, whatever it is, we have to either, we kind of have like two ways we can approach it. Well, really three, I suppose. We could approach it with just complete neutrality. You let me know if you're good at that. I'm not good at that. We can approach it with feeling like, oh man, this thing is happening. What am I going to do? It's the unknown. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to expect. Yeah, that's going to really not get us very far. That attitude is going to increase our suffering. The thing will still be happening. We will just be suffering. Or we can say, okay, happy new now. Time for an adventure. Let's go in a new direction. Let's do something that's different. So today, let's go in a new direction. Let's do something different. Let's allow ourselves to be tested and tried by circumstances, and let's prove ourselves strong in the face of circumstances by being really adventuresome. And that's our short bit for today, if that's what you were here for. Now let's dive into Guanyin practice. Now I'm ready for 3 prostrations before the shrine. And let's take refuge. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention. And today, I'd like to hold the family of Joan Evans. Joan passed over the weekend. She was my childhood best friend's mother. She was always kind. She loved her Pepsi. She smoked cigarettes and laughed. She stayed up late, and she knew lots of things about our whole neighborhood, but she never spoke ill of anybody. She was such a kind person. And I had so much fun at her house over many, many, many afternoons and nights, hanging out in her backyard with my best friend Molly, doing little activities around the house, like artsy things or whatever would come up. I always thought their house was so glamorous. Their house is long gone now. The house has been torn down, and the land was developed. But I remember they had embossed wallpaper, and I thought that was so fancy. So for the family of Joan Evans, and let's recite the four immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. And let's make our offerings. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering for Guanxin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Omahum. Wait, there's something in my bowl. Omahum. 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 Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time, and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guanyin, remain until the end of samsaric existence, and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. "108 recitations now of Namo Guanxin Pusa, awakening Guanyin's adventuresome presence within us. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, Namo Guanxin Pusa, Namo Guanxin Pusa, Namo Guanxin Pusa, Namo Guan Shi Yin Pu Sa, 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 Namo Guan Shi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guan Shi Yin Pusa. And the brief wind horse practice of Tara by Patrul Rinpoche. Lume choksum chidang jetsun ma gyalyum pokma drome chintu yi daki tsetso peljor nyandrak nam yarnu dadang yarji soshindu kepar kaje wangtang lungta nam nyampa soshing chitu gyawa long chije lekpe lamdu drowa dang tsering neme dedang denjur shi. Through the blessing and power of the unfailing Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and of Jetsunma, mother of the Buddha's noble Tara, may our lifespan, merit, prosperity, and renown increase like a waxing moon, like a rising summer lake. Especially may our good fortune, Wangtong and Windhorse, may be healed when they weaken, rejoined when interrupted, and raised up when sinking down. May whatever we do turn out well, and may long life, good health, peace, and happiness be ours. Lume choksum chidang jetsun ma gyalyum pakma drome jintu yi daki tsetso paljor nyandrak nam yarnu dadang yarji soshindu kipar kaje wangtang lungta nam yampa soshing chitu gyawa long chije lekpe lamdu drowa dang sering neme dedang dendur shi. And now 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hung as we connect with that wider spirit of compassion of Guan Yin. And we learn in ourselves and in the moment to recognize when a challenge might become an adventure. Om Mani Padme Hung, 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 Om Mani Padme Hung. Om Mani Padme Hung, 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 Om Mani Padme Hung. Om Mani Padme Hung, 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 Om Mani Padme Hung. Om Mani Padme Hung, 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 Om Mani Padme Hung. Om Mani Padme Hung, 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 Om Mani Padme Hung. Om Mani Padme Hung, Om Mani Padme Hung, Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lamadachan Yeshe Wangmo. Om Sosti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss, Yeshe Wangmo, be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. Let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxin Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin, a bow to one another, and a bow to the inner teacher. and wishing everyone an adventuresome day. Please do drop your counts. Thank you, Josiah, in the comments on this post so that I can count them in our overall count. Okay, bye.